Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today should be a simple one. If you've watched the last video towards the end, I mentioned that a check engine light did pop up again. Error code P0451, which has to do with the EVAP. And I suspect that the issue is with this little fix I did here several videos ago. So what I did was pop over at Ford, picked up a new EVAP harness. I believe they call this a fuel feed tube. But anyways, I'm gonna pop this bad boy in. Also, for you 2016 and up Fiesta owners, this is what you would install to put on a cold air intake. This is the fix that you can get from Whoosh Motorsports. I'll put the part number in the description so you can get yourself one if you need it. But yeah, let's put this bad boy on. So I'm gonna start off by taking the airbox and pipe out, and that'll give me more access to disconnect everything. All right, so there's a connector at the back of the firewall. I'm not sure if you can actually see this, but right there, you see that little green connector? So that's where you have to remove it from the firewall. You just pull up on the green little tabs and pull it out. There's one that's on the intake tube here. Don't forget there's a wiring harness right here that you need to take off. There's the one at the intake manifold down here. That's a little bit tricky to get your hands in. And then there's one at the bottom that you have to go underneath to reach. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Old one out, new one's going in. So that's it, very simple install. There's a connector at the firewall. There's one at the intake here. There's one on the intercooler, and there's one on the intake manifold here, and one little wiring harness underneath the intake there. Very simple install. So I'm gonna clear the code, go for a little drive, and hopefully everything's good. All right, I'm gonna try to do this with one hand, see how this goes. No check engine light, no airbag light. Things are looking good.
A few moments later.
All right, so I just came back from a couple of trips up and down the street. No check engine light, everything's good. However, last time it did take a couple of drives for it to come up. So over the next few days, I'll do a couple of test drives a day just to see if the check engine light comes back. And hopefully that did solve a problem, but we'll see. And I'll report back in a few days.
1 week later.
So it's been a couple weeks since I've changed the EVAP line, and on the second drive out after clearing the code, the check engine light came back on. But when I pulled into the shop and turned the car off, when I turned it back on, the light was gone and there was nothing in the code. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but I've taken it out several times since then and there hasn't been any codes whatsoever. So I'm very happy about that. And now I can focus on moving on to other things. And speaking of, I wanted to give you a preview of the headlights that I received. So before I show you the headlights, there's one other thing that I've been working on I want to show you, and it's these jet tag keychains. I've made a bunch of these and I'm going to be giving these away. They have the ST logo on one side and they also have my branding on the other side. But if you're interested in getting some of these, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate your feedback on these, but I do plan on giving a bunch away. Make sure you're subscribed. That way you don't miss out on the giveaway. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but there's probably going to be more details in the next Fiesta video. But also check out my Instagram because there's going to be some details on there as well. So, but yeah, I love these and I hope you like them too. So yeah, let me know and stay tuned. So here are my new headlights finally in. They were shipped from Latvia. Depot or Depo, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they manufacture OE quality aftermarket parts. You would typically use these if you were to, let's say, get in an accident and you didn't want to dish out the OEM one. You would get something like this, very high quality, not OEM, but very nice indeed. These are not available in North America. This is a Euro spec or rest of the world, I don't know, but they are projector headlight and they are much, much brighter than the North America one. So I'm very happy to have bought these. I got these on 245.com and yeah, they shipped from Latvia. It took a little bit of time because one of the headlights was back ordered, but once it was shipped, I got them within a week. So I was very happy with these, and I believe I paid roughly $400 US, I believe, shipped. So very happy with that. I have one mounted here so you can kind of see what's gonna happen. I know it's kind of hard to see with the rest of the car not being assembled, but I still have the sort of saran wrap on both of these just to give it a bit more protection while I reassemble the whole front end. Speaking of which, I'm one part away from having everything I need to fully complete the front end, and that's coming in the next couple of days. I'm very excited. I hope you are too. I hope you'll subscribe so you don't miss out. But on the next one, I'm reassembling everything, and finally, this thing is gonna look like a car again. I'm very, very stoked. But for now, I'm gonna end this here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.